And President Trump is saying what has gotten a lot of press that he wants hundreds of thousands, 600,000 or so Chinese students to come study in America, which is a shockingly high figure. And I think it's partially a function of the fact that he's trying to get to a trade deal with Xi Jinping and he wants to smooth that road, make sure there aren't any bumps along the way, much like he did in his first term when he was trying to get his phase one trade agreement with China negotiated. I think it's also a function of how he just views relations between the United States and big countries like China and Russia. So I think the White House's response, they're trying to say, number one, this isn't a huge deal. This is a 2 year figure, not a single year figure, which was not clear initially. If that is true, then perhaps it is a continuation, but that's kind of besides the point. What everybody should be talking about is we can't keep doing what we've been doing because the Chinese Communist Party has exploited the presence of Chinese nationals in the United States to advance malign influence operations for years. They do this by reappropriating basic and applied research in American universities, taking it over to China, and stealing American innovations, essentially. And they also will conduct espionage. They will silence Chinese students on American campuses and force them to either advance the CCP propaganda line or silence them. And that's just unacceptable. We can't allow American colleges and universities to be fertile ground for the influence of an enemy, the CCP. Universities will go along with these repressive tactics of China because let's face it, they need money from Chinese foreign students that are willing to pay full price. And I think that is the final nail in the coffin. It's not just STEM programs and like security risks. It's not just what China's government is doing on these campuses. It's how universities are complicit in it because they need that money. It's all about the bottom line for them. And American values suffer in the process. First, is that we should expect the federal government in Washington, D.C. to protect our universities from foreign malign influence. It should be unacceptable to perpetuate a system where the Chinese Communist Party has free reign to steal our research, to intimidate students, and to get cooperation from university administration officials in that process. And that's number one. Number two is that the Chinese students coming here, in most cases, they are not nefarious themselves. Many of them like suffer more from the Chinese Communist Party than most Americans do because they live in China. They live under the CCP's jackboot every single day. So it's important in all of this not to vilify Chinese students who are here. The problem is the Chinese Communist Party.